Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, we are seen, we are desirous of, we remain desirous of having a beautiful house, having a beautiful car. We want to wear nice dresses. That's all fine. Luxuries inside the home so that the people who come here they are impressed. It is good and it's not bad at all. But dear friends and fellows, I think that there is a not much benefit of all these beautifications and improvements if at all a person does not improve oneself. As a matter of fact, all the effort we are seen making upon improving all those things, I think these are all useless. If at all we ourselves are not beautiful enough, good enough. And contrary to that, vice versa, if at all we are very good. But as for the rest of the things are concerned, it could be our house, it could be our dresses, it could be a vehicle or something else. If at all these things are not that much impressive, but we ourselves are very much impressive. So I think we are successful, we are happy, we are strong, we are confident. And as a matter of fact, we become the, we become the person of, we can become a likable person. We can become a person who is liked and cherished by the people around, and a person like who get the spotlight. So I think being able to get a spotlight, it is extremely important that we people are working hard upon ourselves. We are working smart on ourselves first of all. And once we are free from that, once we have done that successfully up to great extent, then later on we can pay attention to all of those things which are, I call of those things as the peripheries. I call of all of those things as the accessories. The real item is the person oneself, and improving oneself is of extreme importance, dear friend. That is going to be made our topic of our today's discussion. And now let's look upon why it is that much important and why it is extremely important. Why everything else is useless unless and until we ourselves are not so good and not so impressive. So dear friend, so the reason is the fruits of dedicated self improvement efforts are sweet. The fruits of dedicated self improvement efforts are sweet. How? First of all, it is a peaceful mind. First of all, it is the peaceful minds. Number two, it is resilience to turmoils. Resilience to turmoil. Look, turmoil does come in our life now or then. So, dear friends and fellows, it is extremely important that we develop the resilience. And what is this resilience actually? It is the ability to withstand and to bear, the difficulties and the toughness of life. Or if at all there is an adversity, if at all we fail, if at all we become we feel inadequate or we suffer the setback in the situation like this one, ability to recover quickly, so that is called the resilience. I think we need to bounce back, we need to recover quickly from the adversity, from the failure, from the setbacks, from the feelings of inadequacy. So all of that can be done. All of that combined is called the resilience. So we need to become a resilient person. And those who are resilient enough, I think that they people are really great, and no failure can make them a failure. And I think they remain success. And if at all they do come across a failure, they are those people who undo their failure, who recover so quickly, and they become winner, victorious again. As far the occasional failure is concerned, it does come in the life of everyone else. So here, peaceful mind, the first benefit. The second benefit is resilience to turmoil. Now the third is fac- uh, that is that is facilitative decision making. That is facilitative decision making. Decision making to become easier, decision making to become wise enough. If at all we are working very hard and smart on improving ourselves. Now the fourth benefit is, that is fulfilled purposes. Yes, fulfilled purposes. Whatever purposes we are carrying, these purposes will be fulfilled if at all we are. The fruits of dedicated self-improvement efforts are sweet. Now the conclusion is, we each hold power within us to walk steadily on a constructive path of self-respect, self-discipline, and of course self-confidence. So that is, we each hold power within us to walk steadily on a constructive path of self-respect, self-discipline, and self-confidence. So dear friends and fellows, the fruits of dedicated self-improvement efforts are sweet indeed, very very sweet indeed. And now the what are those? The peaceful minds on the one hand. Every one of us need a peace of mind. Because if at all we are lacking the peace of mind, as a matter of fact, we remain very much unhappy, we remain very much disturbed, we will not be able to sleep properly, we will not be able to extract the nutrients from our food properly, and our system will be very much damaging itself. Now the second is, that is the resilience to turmoil. Yes, resilience to turmoil. Turmoil does occur, and we will become resilient enough if at all we are doing, that dedicated self improvement efforts. So now the next is, it is the facilitative decision making. The decision making to become facilitated. The decision making is also facilitated if at all we are making the dedicated self improvement efforts. Now the next is fulfilled purposes. Yes, the purposes are fulfilled, dear friends and fellows. Now, the conclusion is, we each hold power within us to walk steadily on a constructive path of self respect, self discipline, and self confidence. Thank you very much.